Hey everybody, Curtis here with another pedal demo for you. This one is brought to you by 440 Sound of Atlanta, Georgia. I'm going to be playing this Jackson Audio Bloom pedal, and I'm going to be using my LA Guitars Tone Master into my 99 Vox AC30 top boost in the normal and boost channels jumper together, and it has Celestion Blues, and it is mic'd with a Sennheiser E906, and here is my clean tone. And now I'll let you hear the bloom, starting with compression, then adding EQ, and then the boost, and then we'll do the opposite. So what we have here from Jackson Audio is a fantastic pedal. You just heard the compression, the EQ, and the boost, and it does everything really, really, really well. I'm very impressed. It has a nice, subtle, transparent optical compressor, which just does a nice polish on your tone. It sounds wonderful. The compressor is turned on by this switch right here, and when it's on, you can see the color of the LED, the initial color, indicates the one of the 6 different compression presets. I'll walk through those shortly. I just want to let you know that when you play and your signal is starting to get compressed, the LED color changes a little bit. We have a volume here for the compressor, the compressor knob for the amount of compression you have added, and then we have a blend knob in the middle, which blends in clean tone for a more subtle sound. And when you bring it, introduce some more of the clean tone, the unaffected signal, back into the circuit, it just really creates a nice attack, especially when you have a high compression setting set. So that is wonderful. You can really experiment with just these top 3 knobs and changing the way the compression sounds. But as well, we have the 6 different presets, and you just hold this down, and then you toggle through the different colors of presets available, and then when you find one you want, you just hold it down, and there it is right there. That is the white preset number 1, which is a limiter with a very, very fast attack. I'll show you that shortly. When you turn both of these on, that turns on the EQ, bass, mid, treble. Those are the controls for that, and those are very flat. At noon, there is a little indent that enables you to know exactly if you're in that flat position. So you're neither adding or subtracting when it's at 12 noon. You can subtract bass up to minus 12 dB or plus 12 dB on the right side of that. So very fantastic, powerful tool, and you just deactivate it by pressing both of those. And then over here, we have a boost. This is the amount of boost. Calls it bloom because there's this wonderful feature. If you hold on to that, you'll see the LED starts to glow from dim to bright, and that brings up the volume to the level you have set here, and then you can also hold it and it will dim, and that brings it back to a non-boosted volume level. This goes all the way from not boosted at all, fully counterclockwise, And when it goes clockwise, it adds up to 20 dB. So fantastic amount of boost available. So let's just walk through some of these compression settings. I'll back off on the clean blend knob a little bit. The compression knob is already pretty high. We're probably pretty good right there. I just want to walk through these different presets really quickly for you. So the first one is a limiter with a very fast attack. So as you heard it, really, really quick attack, nice limiter, jumps on the signal right away. So if we hold this down again, we'll go from that white mode into the next mode, which is the green mode. This is the sort of a chicken picking country mode, and it has a fast attack, but not quite as fast as that first white mode. So here is some... So you can hear that green mode there. Then next, we hold this down again. We go to the magenta mode, which we heard in the beginning clip. This is an R&B mode, but it really is great for rhythm parts. It's a bit of a medium attack. So it's good for a lot of sounds, but sort of classically an R&B type of compressor mode. But I quite like it, so I like to think it can work for any style of music. And so the next mode after that is the blue mode. Then green, slide, and then orange. I'm going to toggle through these again to get that blue mode. That's where we want to sit for a minute. This is a ballad mode. And so this is a really slow attack and a gentle lift kind of to the notes. So I'll just let you hear a little bit in this mode. So as you can imagine, that would be really great for those beautiful ballad-like slow songs and with a slow attack. And they're great lift and sort of almost a blooming feel to the notes in that one. So we'll hold this down again, and we're going to go to the aqua mode. Now this mode actually has it's dual compressors. There's two compressors in here. One is kind of internal. You have to go inside the pedal to make adjustments to that. It runs in series with the one we have here, and basically they run together to create an incredible, very clean, long sustain that's designed for slide players. I don't have a slide. I'm not a slide player, but I'm going to play this mode anyways because I think it's very musical, and you can use it for a number of different things. And I'm going to try and show you the bloom feature on the boost side of the pedal while I'm in this mode. So this will be the slide mode, the aqua color on the LED. as you can hear, that just sustains, and it would go on and on and on and on. And that is what slide players are looking for, as I understand it. And it's just a very cool sound. And one day, maybe I will make it there. But if you are into slide or you're experimenting with that, I really encourage you to try a mode like that on this compressor, because it can be incredibly inspiring. So we have one last mode available with this here. So if I hold this down, it's going to go to an orange. There we go. User error, not pedal error. So this orange mode here, this is the internal compressor, the one that runs in series with that slide mode. And it just gives you the ability to hear what it sounds like on its own. So I'll just let you listen here now to this orange side. So again, yet another wonderful kind of compression option. The orange mode is the internal compressor. So this pedal has a ton of features to it. I barely showed any of the range of any of these knobs. I kind of had the EQ set in a sort of almost a boost mode. I'm trying to just push a little bit more of those frequencies to kind of give us a little bit of a breakup with this guitar and amp, especially when I kicked on the boost at the beginning of the video. But there's so many different things you can use this EQ for. You could back off the mids. If you show up somewhere to play and the backline amp is just awful sounding, maybe it has no mids, and so you want to add a bunch of mids, you can do that with this. Maybe when you switch guitars, you just find one guitar just has too much low end, so you just want to take some of that bass frequencies back a few dBs. And so it's just an incredibly powerful EQ. In addition to that, this pedal has a number of things that just absolutely are really incredibly handy. There's something called a side chain that plugs in the top underneath the power, where the power cable inserts. It's another 1/4-inch jack, and it essentially triggers compression on your guitar based on the input that it's getting from an external source. They use an example of a click track or a kick drum or something of that nature in a band environment. As well, you can also, it's a TRS, a 1/4-inch input, so you can plug in some other pedals in a loop with a TRS to splitter cable, and then you can try some other things in that input that will trigger the compression. And so a very cool, unique pedal. It does a lot of things incredibly well. Available at 440 Sound in Atlanta, Georgia on their website. And you can check out Jackson Audio for more information if you're looking for more details on the manual or how things exactly work. But it's a fantastic pedal. I highly suggest you pick one up and give it a try, because you'll probably not want to stop playing. I've thoroughly enjoyed it. It's changed the way I play. It's changed my amp settings, my other pedal settings on my pedal board. It's changed everything, really. So that would make it a game changer. Thanks so much for watching. Like if you like, dislike if you absolutely must. And either way, I really hope you have an awesome day. Take care.